Okay, the purpose of this video is to give a brief overview on how to find things in Idempiere. Now, at some stage, when you're using this software, you're almost certainly going to want to look for something, and you need a basic idea, firstly, of what you're looking for, and secondly, how to find it. For example, let's say that you are looking for a business partner. On the left-hand side, you click Business Partner, and then up comes a search dialog. Now, in the search dialog, you can have a crack or a basic guess of what you're searching for. So let's say we're looking for AWS, the curtain track supply. You type in AWS, you get nothing. So what you've got to do is go back and have a rethink about how you're going to enter this information. AWS is an acronym for All Windows Solutions. So let's try all. We type all into the name, hit enter, and what do we get? Up here, you can see the number of records that have been returned, and you've got 9, which is kind of not ideal, but if you scroll through them, you're likely to find them. All Prep Flooring, All Mad, All Action Couriers, Allen Screens and Blinds, All Tel, and the last one we scroll to is All Windows Solutions. Now, if you go into here and you type in all space win and hit enter, what you do is you get 1 record, and that's the record we're looking for. So basically, if you're looking for something, the more information you type in, the better the results you're going to get. Okay, another search tip when you're looking for something. In Idempiere, you can use what's called wildcards. Now, for example, let us say we are searching for a supplier called Dali Aluminium. Now, the wildcard is the %sign. And if you put in %sign, and then say LU min and hit enter, you get 7 records. You get Ulrich Aluminium, Abra Aluminium, Allspec Aluminium, etc. There's Dali Aluminium. So what the wildcard does is searches for anything with that word in it, and that's what we turned up when we clicked OK, and we found these 7 records. Just a little gotcha with this searching. If you're searching for purchase orders, one of the things that you will be looking for is the order reference. Now, you won't see the order reference when you open up the search dialog. You've got to click this little arrow here on the left-hand side. Click that, and you get the order reference here. Now, the order reference, unlike the previous window that we were searching in, is actually case sensitive. So if you're looking for something like VO, which is a recent curtain order that we did, curtain fabric order, if you type in VO like this without the capital V, it won't search it, find anything. But if you type in capital V, lo and behold, you find 3 records. 1 for the curtain tracks and one for each type of fabric that was ordered for this job. Now, there's quite a few ways you can search for things. Like, for example, what I've done here is I've clicked on the sales order window, and you can search for sales orders in a certain date range. So let's look for all sales orders in December 2019. You put in the first search field the 1st, and in the last search field the 31st. You click OK, and you get 20 records. Now, while you're searching, or while you've got this window open, if you want to go back and look again, this magnifying glass up here opens up the search dialog, and you get back to where we started. Another thing you're going to encounter when you're using the system and interacting with it is links that we place in your calendar. Now, I've got a test calendar entry here. If I double click on it, open it up, what you can see is a link here. Now, it looks all mumble jumbled and gumbled up, but what that actually is a link to a record inside the database. So if you click that like this, opens up another window, and what it is, it's a link to a sales order. Now, this is a dummy check measure for myself. Now, what you can see here is from that link, it's logged you into Idempiere if you're already logged in. And if you're not already logged in, you can go to the login dialog, put your username and password in, and you'll go straight to the record. Now, this is an extremely handy feature and enables things to be shortcutted and really cuts down the time to get into the system and find things. Now this link here, this long convoluted URL, is actually found up in this little hyperlink here. That's called the record info link. If you click on that link, down the bottom here you've got what's called a permalink. And as you can see with the text as I hover over it, it says right click and copy the link for a permanent link to this record. You do that, you copy the link address, and you can paste that anywhere. You can send it in an email to somebody, and as we've done here, put it into a calendar entry, and you can zoom straight to it from pretty much anywhere. Very handy. Also, just a quick recap. When you first open up a window with a search dialog, like the sales order like we've got here, if you can't find a field that you're looking for, it might be hidden. And as we've already seen, you click this little arrow here and it provides a whole lot of other search fields. Quite a lot of information there to search on. You might find that you want to search for on an activity. For example, Russell. You put in Russell, do a search, and it brings up 5 records of sales orders linked to the activity Russells. That's it, guys, for a quick intro of searching in Idempiere. Thanks for watching.